Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course.
You know how I pause for emphasis there, Brad?
Yeah, you pause a lot.
Where's my marker?
What are we going to talk about today?
Oh, we're going to talk about we're going to measure grip strength here today. We're going to show you kind of a standard way that you measure grip strength in physical therapy. And we're going to use the JMAR dynamometer.
And you can't play with these.
dynamometer, dynamometer. And they're, oh yeah, do you want to draw? Ready? Yeah, good. They're hydraulic. You're kind of got that background,
yeah.
You know how these things work?
Yeah.
They push probably a fluid through, right?
Right, because a lot of times with patients when you're measuring their grip strength and you'll have them grab and squeeze and they say it's not working. And because they really don't move, there's not spring in there like you think of a spring gripper. It's hydraulic fluid in there and you squeeze, you know, the whole concept of hydraulic, it doesn't compress. You cannot compress a liquid. So when you squeeze it, it presses the fluid in these cylinders up into the gauge, and it just pushes a small spring in there, which measures the fluid.
All right, just lost it there. Let's start with talking how we measure this.
But yeah, so they're nice units. They're built really well.
Built really well. I've seen one other type, but this really is the standard. If you're in clinic situations, I think this is the one you're going to see. Mm-hmm. It's got a dual gauge, which we'll show you in just a minute. But the other thing it has is you can change the width of the grip.
Right.
Do you want to show how that works, Brad? Do you remember how that?
You bet.
Yeah.
So here you can take that off, and there is 5 settings that you
I'll read
go.
the specifications here. From 1 3/8 inches, you can go all the way up to 3 3/8 inches in half-inch increments.
Right.
So, but the standard one, the one that you can find actually some grip strength norms, is the second one in. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're going to do. But let's look at the gauge ones here. Nancy, if you want to go ahead and focus on that. So it goes up to, can you see it? It goes up to 90, that'd be 90 kilograms, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. 90 kilograms or 200 pounds. And what happens when you squeeze the machine, this needle goes up and it actually pushes this little wire needle up to the point where, you know, for your reading.
Right.
So, and as a standard, we got the standard measurements here. We'll go through that right now.
Should we show them a close-up of how that static needle works? So
just you can see it, pick it up, yeah.
Should I come closer? How about my face? No, that'll scare them.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Can you see, if I move this, do you see that needle? Okay. So the therapist, while you're looking the other direction, while you're holding on to it, the patient holds it here, will take the static needle, push it all the way down so it's at 0. And if you see when I squeeze, the needle will move, and I can't really feel anything move, but the needle will move with my grip. And then when I let go, the static needle stays in the highest position. So you got your peak force. Is that visible on that? Okay. So there's one, I'll put it back, I'll squeeze again, put it back, and a lot of times therapists will do 3 different grips and average it. That's what I like to do if I really want to get a good measurement. So, all right.
All right, are you back on us, Nancy? And we are so fortunate today to have a couple students here. We're going to measure their grip strength. We have Trent and Brittany. Is it? Yeah, okay, come on over, guys. You can have a seat.
Physical therapy students from the University of La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
My alma mater.
Okay, too bad. All right, what's the standard position, Brad, for measuring? We usually have to have the arm adducted.
Right.
The elbow is going to be at a 90-degree angle. Can you show that?
90 degree right there. Okay, so this would be too high, or holding it out like that is not in one standard position so you're consistent.
Right. Wrist is going to be about at neutral here. It
Right.
can be a little bit bent up or down, but not, you know, right in the middle here. And you basically want to give them the same command each time too. Squeeze harder, 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 harder. That's it. And you're going to do it 3 times. And once you give a squeeze here, and we'll see how strong Trent is. We'll see if is that your left-handed?
Nope.
Oh,
Right.
well, go you're right-handed.
All right.
Give yourself a chance here.
You must be one of those weightlifters and everything. Okay, so he's in the proper position. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, squeeze, squeeze harder, 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 and relax. Okay, so then we'll record the number.
What is it?
141.
141.
That's pounds. I always use a pound. And you'll want to make sure the grip is consistent. Sometimes people move their hand and that will, where the fingers actually grip onto the bar.
Trent, how old are you, by the way?
23.
23, okay, so I got the norms here, and you said 140.
141
So the
pounds.
norm is 121. So he's killing it.
Yeah, he got 125 on the second one.
Must have been tired.
He's starting to fade.
One more time, squeeze,
Harder, 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 harder.
and relax. Then back up to 138.
So he killed it. He's 20.
Yeah.
All right.
Now there's a lot of stress on Brittany.
Yeah.
Here. She's got to see if she can beat her average here. All right, I take it you're in the 20 to 24 range?
22. Yep.
22, okay, so.
That would be the 20 to 24.
Yep.
All right, ready? Squeeze. Harder, 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 harder. All right.
81.
And she did. She beat it's 70.4. So
There you
she's
go.
Breathe again, we'll do 3 of them.
1, 2, 3. Squeeze, 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 squeeze,
And
squeeze.
relax. Oh, 77.
Okay. And
One more time.
more.
Squeeze,
Come on,
squeeze, squeeze.
squeeze.
Okay. Okay. Well, she was laughing and went down a little bit. The laugh must have took out of that. 75.
All right, very nice. You guys are strong and smart. That's
Yeah.
a combination to be in life. So, all right, we'll have you fade off.
Thank
All right.
you.
I was just going to mention one other thing that we've used this for. Maybe I don't know if we use this for bread or not, but this might be interesting to you students. Sometimes we use these actually to determine if someone is faking or not. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
I've even done this with back patients. If you think there might be a malingerer or a patient that is not really telling the truth, what you do is you have them do 3 measurements, and if someone's trying to pretend to be weak, it's very hard. It's very hard to hit the same number each time. So let's say I'm trying to, I don't have that much strength. So that, this time I'm at 30. So then I put it down, not that strong, I'll push hard. This time I'm at 20. I mean, the numbers are going to be way off, so it is a way of, I hate to give away some inside baseball tips here, but this is actually one of the tests we might do to determine if someone is, if you're questioning whether or not they're putting forth their full effort on
Sure.
everything. So,
Yeah.
because it's hard to fake weakness.
You bet.
So, all right, anything else, Brad?
No, I think that pretty covers it. Although, one thing I gotta mention is, for one thing, it's winter time. You might not be watching this video in the winter time, but it is winter time right now. And I'm gonna say, remember to eat your grapefruit. And there's one thing we cannot eat, we cannot fix very well, Bob, but we're gonna cover it in one another video.
We can fix a broken heart.
Exactly. Take care, everyone.